Hey everybody, hey, I'm doing this video on my phone today, so I really hope that this records for Aries. I'm going to do a reading for Aries. I'm shuffling the cards now. Unfortunately, Aries, I won't be doing the Celtic cross spread, the 10 card spread, well 11 cards with the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to do a 3-card spread with the energy, with the 4th card for the overall energy, the card that's under the bottom of the deck. Because we've gotten down to about the last 10 days of the month, we'll just do that, the 4 cards, and then I'll start with you guys for July. So if I don't get to all of the signs in July, I'll get to all of the signs before the month is out for July. And as I get more time in the future and better equipment to work on the videos, as you have heard me rant and rave about before, I will do the full card spread. They'll get earlier, so you'll get them ahead of time. But we're just going to do the energy throughout the end of June right now. So this will take you into July. And then, guys, like I said, come back, because at the beginning of July, I will start with Aries. So I haven't even had a chance to check my channel and see who was the last sign I did. I believe the last sign I did was Capricorn. I know it was either Capricorn or Sagittarius. No, it was Aquarius. Gosh darn it, I can't remember if I did Pisces. I believe I did. So we're going to do Aries, and if I didn't do Pisces, I'll go back for you guys, Pisces. All right, Aries, I saw 1 card drop out. If it comes back up, I'll take it. It's telling me a little energy. So Aries, maybe you want to, you know, really feel loved, give love, be back in a good place when it comes to love and love offerings and love relationships. So let's see what's going on with Aries. I'm gonna lay 3 cards, 1 for past energy, 1 for present energy, and 1 for future energy, or however the cards read when they come out, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck for overall energy. And if I still have enough time to record, then we'll do a mini love reading, but I doubt it, guys, so don't count on it. Past card is the Chariot in reverse. Present card is the 8 of Cups. Future card is the 8 of Swords. So 8 is looking like a thing for you. And it's funny because you have the 7, the major arcana, the Chariot, which is the 7, and it takes you into 2 8s. And then the overall energy on the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles for Aries. Aries signs are your Leo, your Sagittarius, and your Aries. Your Aries, your Leo, and your Sagittarius. You guys are the fire signs. So Aries, not a lot of fire in this reading, but I'm kind of not surprised. I think Aries is going more into the mental and emotional, which says a lot, because Aries doesn't always choose to really live out those emotions or tap into those emotions really deeply. I still don't want to be on camera today, guys. This is crazy. But anyway, focus on the message, not the visual. So anyway, Aries, it usually doesn't have an issue with the action and things like that, and it's a very active sign. Fire signs are very active signs, very go, go, go sign, and Aries is the leader of the fire ship signs, very go, go, go. But I'm just seeing, you got the 9 of Pentacles overall at the bottom of the deck, because I know the money is good. I think material things are good with Aries, and I'm just saying a really quick synopsis of the reading just by looking at the cards overall right here. But I feel like material things have been good for Aries. A lot of Aries I know, they work several businesses. They will have several things going on at the same time. Aries is a sign that I really, really, really admire. I mean, especially the men. My dad was an Aries. He was an Aries Pisces cusp. He was in Aries, but he was Aries Pisces cusp. Very, very close to Pisces. And a lot of the men that I've met throughout the professional world that are Aries have been very motivational, very driven, very successful, just go, go, go. They really epitomize that emperor, not only the fire energy, but the emperor of the fire energy, which represents the Aries card. I mean, the emperor makes decisions. I mean, whether it's, he makes good decisions. The emperor thinks, you know what I mean? You know, Aries, you guys may be a little questionable when it comes to sex, but, you know, promiscuity, or how much you like to do those things until you commit to someone. But overall, you know, Aries is very much so a leader, so it doesn't surprise me that the overall energy is you got a 9 of Pentacles, which is a really, really good card. And it just tells me you have what you want. Everything's good materially. Everything is good as far as being secure on the material realm. You can take that in any way that you can think of it. House, clothes, cars, jobs, anything having to do with this money, being comfortable, and having everything around you that makes you feel secure. You do have that, but I see that it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle between work, the emotions, and maybe communications going on with people that are close to you, what it have been in your life, that's really maybe causing an issue for Aries, because in the past position you got the Chariot in reverse, and with the Chariot in reverse, it's just telling me you're having a hard time just gaining the reins and harnessing the ship to go in one direction. Because if you see on a Chariot card, the two sphinxes are trying to go in opposite directions, but it is the energy of the Chariot. It is the physical body of the Chariot and the metaphysical energy of the Chariot that is keeping the energy in line, to keep the Sphinx in line, and to push onward and to go forward. So with the Chariot in reverse, Aries, don't give up. Don't foul out. I don't know an Aries to give up. That's not an Aries spirit to me. So don't give up. You're gonna have to push on further. It's a war, it's not a battle. So whatever you're going through, whether when it comes to emotions and some communications that are going on with these emotions, whether it has to do with love relationships or just family relationships, I feel like it's love and family. I feel like work really sees the Aries being successful. I don't think you're having too many issues at work. I think you're having issues making it all come together. The ties between your emotional life, family life, and the time that you share and you spend between the two, Aries. So you're just going to have to hang on for a while, keep pushing, and be strong like the Aries you are. And no matter what has happened, what goes on, you are that rock, Aries. But Aries, make sure you have someone in your life who can support you emotionally. A lot of times, Aries, you guys want to bypass the fact that you do need emotional support, and you do need to recognize your emotions and have other people recognize your emotions for what they are. Aries are very much so providers, and they take care of their families, and you need to make sure you have people that are going to take care of Aries. So for the middle card, you have the Eight of Cups. So the present situation sees you walking away from an emotional, it could even be emotional accomplishments, or it could be emotional situations that have you down, because with the Eight of Pentacles cards, it's not always a sad walking away, because you really can't tell if the man's head is down or up. It looks like he's just facing forward. He's gotten over kind of the rocky waters or rocky terrain. He's walked away from what's behind him, and there is the sun and the moon there to light the way to where he has to go. And there are blue skies. It may be a little dim. It may be getting towards dusk. But he has his cloak. He has his walking cane. He's good. He's good to get to that next phase and the next stage of where he has to go. So with the walking away, for Aries, I do feel like it is a hard decision. I don't think it's an easy thing, and I think it could be a walking away from something good or something that worked in the past. Sometimes it's a walking away from bad situations, and situations can have some things that are negative in them, but in life we take the positive with the negative. And I think, Aries, this is a decision that you really have to be strong to make and to actually walk away. And I think you're going to do it, because the 7 Chariot moves into the 8, and we do see you attempting in the present moment to leave some of these emotional situations behind, to leave some of the things that have gotten you into the emotional place you are now behind. But then we come to the Eight of Swords, and in the future card, the Eight of Swords says the Chariot says you're having trouble being strong. You're not moving in one direction. You're not pushing forward and conquering some of these emotional issues that are with really important people and really important people in your life to me. I don't feel as though it's as surface as maybe like a job situation, even though job situations are important because they count towards your stability. But I feel like it's more emotional, love relationship, family relationships, even your children and your kids, that you may be the whole fucking house, and the extended family. You can't kind of get everybody on the same page and rein it in so that you see how you're going to move forward with the next phase and stage of your life. And in the present moment, you feel yourself trying to move forward. You've made kind of the mental decision, but the spiritual decision has been made. You innately know what's for you for that next level of ascension that you want to be at, Aries, but it's getting the physical and the mental on the same page. Because you want to make a physical move, and to make a physical move, you've had to made up your mind about something. But then I see you stranded again with the 8 of Swords, and that's back in the mind. So to me, these two cards coming out beside each other, they're the same level in different suits, in communication and in emotion. You can't get your mind and your heart on the same page to move forward with the decisions that you know your soul needs to make. So with the 8 of Swords, it's not a necessarily dire situation or a dire condition. There's no one out there, with the swords aren't in the person. There is a way to escape. There is a way to get free. The bandages don't even look tight, but you feel desolate, isolated, and just dragged through the mud. And it's clogging your thoughts, muddy thoughts that are not matching up with the emotion, with the heart, and it's really leaving you in a place of just what the fuck to do, Aries. But at the end of the day, overall, you are strong in work. You keep persevering. You keep doing what it is that you have to do to take care of bills, household, family. You won't walk away from any sort of situation, Aries, you don't have problems working away from situations that don't serve you. That's not an issue that I've known Aries to have. Like, they're not a sign that will stay forever when they see it's not working. Eventually they'll get to that point, but they have a very strong level of commitment, and I'll say almost integrity, to keep it real. So with the Aries, they're still going to take care of all of these things. And everything may look plentiful and everything on the outside, but there's a decision that needs to be made, and there's some moves that need to be made, Aries, so that you are happy mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Just a total spiritual heightening your spiritual experience, Aries, and seeing how that brings you some happiness and pleasure in other areas of your life. And just so we can talk about the number 8, I just want to let you know from the book Numbers and You, A Numerology Guide for Everyday Living by Lloyd Strayhorn. I just want to let you know the number 8, the positive aspects of the number 8 are authoritative, conservative, executive, ability, and religious. That's an Aries. Aries, the positivity in these cards, you are an authoritative person. You do make decisions. You do lead. Aries are leaders. They are executive. But the negative side that is being displayed in these cards, in the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, are, and I'll just hold them up while I read it. Let me hold it like this because that's how they came out. The negative connotations associated with these cards are greedy, power hungry, intense, and scheming. Greedy, power hungry, intense, and scheming. So you have to find a balance and make decisions, Aries, because you don't want to be greedy, power hungry, or scheming. And that's in this card where it's saying you're leaving for a good reason. You're moving on, or you're trying to heighten for spiritual ascension, not because you're greedy or you're power hungry or anything like that. And that's why you're going through this mental anguish, because you can't tell, you are not for sure if the decisions you are making are because you know it's what's best for you on a higher level, coming from a righteous place for you and the people in your life, or if it's coming from a selfish place or something like that. So just to help you a little bit with that, Aries, because I definitely feel like, and actually before we do that, I can't remember what the 8, wait a minute, my ponytail came on red. I can't remember what the 8 major arcana is. And I think that's important to know, because if we don't get to the mini love reading, now that'll help you emotionally with what's going on in these cards. But I think it's more important to first know which major arcana this ties to, because that's just going to give us a little bit more insight about the energy that's going on and kind of where you need to focus. And wouldn't you know it, for you, Aries, to really take a look at the positive and the negative sides of what's going on and the decisions you're trying to make and the places you're trying to go. so that you can really come to a decision about, yeah, I am doing this for the best thing. Even if someone else, and trust me, I've been in relationships and I've been in situations where even if in your soul you know it was the right thing to do, it's hard to let people go, it's hard to let things go, and it's hard to let situations go. But I'm gonna give you one Psychic Tarot Cards for the Heart by John Holland. I'm gonna give you one of these because I have a funny feeling we're about to run out of time really soon, and I just hate to be cut. I'd rather be cut off before starting something or after finishing, before just cut off right in the middle, because then I feel like I had to do a part 2, and I don't like giving you guys videos in parts 1 and 2. So I'm just asking Spirit, just give just some emotional guidance, some inner spirit wisdom to Aries, just to help them with this very important crossroads in their life, this very important time in their life. Just to speak a little bit about what I see Aries going through. Aries is really looking to move into their next phase of their life with success, enjoy some of the things they worked really hard for, and they want to have the right people in their life to do that. And I think Aries has a lot of obligations to a lot of people. Aries is a sign people want around. People love Aries. Aries is very active. Sorry guys. And you know, you find yourself really feeling like you owe people something, or maybe you may be indebted into a commitment or into certain situations, family, you know, or love relationships, that you really want to start making some changes with Aries, because you want to see something different in the years to come that takes you into the next phase and stage of your life. So I'm just going to cut them because I like to cut these cards. I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to give you a card on the bottom, which is the heart chakra. It is the number 4. And Aries, is very self-explanatory. You're trying to move towards stability for this next phase and stage of your life. And you really want to be happy in your heart. You want like I said, the spiritual and the mental things that you are going through, the new avenues and places that you are discovering spiritually and mentally, so that you're discovering spiritually, which is therefore changing how you think and how you think about things, and maybe traditions and beliefs that you've held for a really long time. And you really want those things to line up with what's in your heart, with the love that you receive to people, the love you show to people, and really being able to be yourself as you evolve into a higher being, an enlightened being, a person who really wants to operate from the heart chakra, full of love and full of caring. You want to receive what you give, Aries. And I'm going to just read to you from the book. You know, if my description didn't do well, because I really don't have much more to say on the heart chakra card. So what I'm going to do is I'll read to you from the book and see maybe if you get a little something more from there. And the number 4 is for stability. So that's what you want to move towards. And that's why you've got these 8 swords and these 8 cups that are kind of in your life right now, that you're trying to understand what to do with, and or what moves to make. And the heart chakra, the color is green, the element is air, so that's an air element. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and some of these difficult choices and decisions that you have to make, Aries. And the key words are I love. Parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between the mind, the body, and the soul. What did I talk about, Aries? To activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. Blue for peace, green for healing. Send this to everyone and everything unconditionally. This love will be returned to you for your own healing. Make your life an embodiment of love, if that's what you want to see, Aries, and that is what will come back to you. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm so glad I had time to record this. Check me out in a few more days. Aries, I'm going to start with you. I'll have your 12 card Celtic Cross reading up for July. Deuces. Love you guys.